Hello, I am walking a little bit later in the day. Normally I do it first thing in the morning, but I had to take care of some business, so things are a little bit out of order today, but the day is still happening. The day is still moving and very much going about. I feel a little tired though. Like, I was having a conversation and it kind of made me go a little bit retrospect and kind of think about all the things I've endured emotionally the past 2 years. And only thing I can honestly think to myself is, my God, damn, how did I get through that? Like, how did I make myself get out of bed every day? I literally felt like my life was falling in pieces and there was nothing I could do but save myself in order to get out of the situation. And I know you're probably thinking, save yourself? Like, what do you mean save yourself? Like, I literally had to let go of everything I knew, everything I existed in, everything I grew up around, everything that felt comfortable to me. I had to let it go. And during that time, I definitely experienced some crazy hardships, but I still managed to kind of just like step out on faith that the universe was going to provide everything that I needed, and it did. But in that moment when I was really in that hard place, like not wanting to get out of bed, not even wanting to wash my own ass, like I was really in a hard space, and just thinking about that and thinking about where I'm at now and how I look and how I feel, I'm just, honestly, I'm grateful. A lot of women get in these hard spaces and we just snap. Like, we honestly snap. And I say, like, I felt like my world was coming down, and it's because in a sense I died. Like, I literally had to die. I had to let everything I knew go in order to get to this space of me now. And so it is so scary letting go. Like, it is really freaking scary letting go, because you become comfortable with trauma. You become comfortable with putting yourself last. You become comfortable with a lot of BS that you shouldn't even really tolerate. But when you're in that state of complacency, it's almost like you just keep telling yourself this lie, okay, it's gonna get better. And I told myself that lie for a long time. I kept telling myself it was gonna get better, and it did not. I think I just kept falling further and further down this dark hole until I literally woke up one day and asked myself, why am I doing this? Is this what I truly signed up for? Like, is this making me happy? Am I happy? And when I got to thinking about that and asking myself those questions, I realized I wasn't happy at all. I actually hated everything I was having to deal with. And I decided no more. And so I let everything go. It was hard. It was painful because I actually accepted that and thought of that as love and being and having a status, and having a title. And I'm somebody's partner. And to be able to walk away from that was honestly life-shattering and life-changing at the same time, because true enough, a lot of things broke down, but in the process of those things breaking down, I was able to find myself again. And so anybody who knows me knows I was a real big, juicy with juicy face, juicy neck. I was a nice old Pillsbury girl. And when I was able to let go of all those emotional attachments and those trauma responses to everything that I had going on, I could finally hear myself again. Because all I could hear was the other people around me, and I couldn't hear me. So I had to let everybody go and basically go in this space of isolation. I thank God for my friends that reached out to me, that knew I was, having a hard time and I was trying to navigate these spaces. I thank God for those people that have crossed my path and that are still on this journey with me, helping me to, just realize things about myself as far as, what I deal with and what I go through. So I know my journey is just beginning, but I'm grateful. And to think about all the generational things that I've watched the women in my family endure and go through for the sakes of their families, for the sakes of their partners. I never really seen any women choosing themselves. And I'm proud to say that I'm one of those women that's choosing themselves today. So even though I grew up watching these examples of women who basically just laid themselves out there on the sidewalk and say, it's okay, I'm here to let you know that shit ain't okay. I'm learning the power in loving myself so much to where my love is gonna show itself regardless. And I may not have chose the right person to marry, but my choices definitely taught me a lesson. I have beautiful children because of those choices. However, I had to make another choice to show them a different example, because I watched my mother lay down on the sidewalk too, and they was watching me do it for a while. And then I just really got to thinking, is this really what I want my kids to think of as love? Is this really the example I want to give them of what an enduring partnership should look like? And when I really got to thinking about that shit, I was like, fuck no. Like, anybody who knows me knows I work my tail off. And anybody that's connected to me, that's around me, like, when I love you, I pour. And I love. And I'm always gonna try my best to support and show up and be there, because that's just the type of person I am. So I was just thinking to myself, like, you know, for me to overcome all of that stuff, that's some hella shit, you know. And I'm proud of myself. Like, I really am. I've never, like, told myself until right now that I'm proud of myself, because I literally went through emotional hell. My life was torture. Trying to be the peacemaker. Trying to make sure everybody good. That shit is horrible. So it's okay to be like, fuck it, and choose yourself. Yes, you may be painted as the villain. Yes, they may go around painting this narrative like, oh, I tried. This is what the other person wanted. Don't none of this shit matter but what you want and what's gonna work for you. You know, miserable people love making other people miserable. You know, and misery can be contagious depending on how long you stay around it. So protect your energy. Guard yourself. Y'all know these people that be out here, that be upset and sad and mad about every dang on thing. Protect your energy, you know. And it's okay to put your phone on do not disturb and not talk to no goddamn body. Like, sometimes I have to go retreat in my shell and just be alone, because now that I've discovered the power of just being by myself and just having that peace, it feels great. It really does. And I'm trying to get back out there in them dating waters. Am I completely ready? I don't know. The verdict's still out on that one. But I'm just saying that to say, like, I may have went through all that stuff, but I'm thankful that I don't have a bitter heart at the end of it. You know, a lot of females are just angry. They just like, oh my God, I hate, you know. I don't even feel that way. I'm happy. I'm at peace. I hope they find their peace. And, you know, I wish them the best. Because having harmony within is priceless. And I do mean priceless. So, I just, you know, had that on my mind, and I just felt like I should share it, you know. Maybe it's gonna help somebody. I know just me thinking about it myself, it definitely helped me. So, all right, y'all take care.